Hello, this is Pat Walker at Mission Winners. I'm doing a video, training, coaching, educational video for everybody. A lot of people talk about, different setups and things like this, and that's fine, all right? But a lot of people do all kinds of research on stuff. That's fine. But I will tell you this. I've been doing this since 1985. There is a tremendous amount of news, information in the charts if you look at them with an open mind. Most of the news that you really need to make good decisions is built into the chart. Now, I'm not telling you to be ignorant, okay? But I'm just telling you, if you follow price and volume, you can make much better decisions with less emotions. This is a fact, folks. I'm not kidding. I supported a family of 6 with this, okay? So just bear with me and watch this. This will help you. And I'll also say this. I haven't had cable in my office in years. I don't watch TV. It's bias. Bias enters into the situation, and I don't want that. And you shouldn't either. Price and volume talk. All we got to do is listen with an open mind. We're looking at the spiders, and it ran up, and then it fell, and then it started to rally up again. And notice this bar here, it fell on a pickup in volume, but it is still above the 50-day, the 20-day, and the rising 8 EMA. Okay? It's fine. Advance it 1 bar. It starts to lose the 8-day, and it comes down to the 20-day on a pickup in volume. That is a negative, but it's still above the moving averages. All right? It's just a red flag saying, hey, you might want to watch me a little bit. That's heavy volume. By the way, look at this bar. That was heavy volume. Notice this red heavy volume sell bar. All these other bars are much lower. Advance it. Then you get this. And notice where it gapped down right there. That's where it opened. Runs all the way up and starts to drop on extremely heavy volume. People talk with their mouths and vote with their pocketbooks. They're voting here. By the way, I was an IBD meetup co-leader for 12 years. And so, yes, I know these things. I teach this. I taught this for over a decade. Got out. Get out. And then you get this. I'll keep it clean. Look at the volume. That's not mom and dad selling. That's serious. This. Oh, it's fine. There's no problem. Don't argue with price. There's a great quote that I had, and I credit Dave Landry. I had this quote taped to my monitor for 20 years. I believe in what I see and not in what I believe. You can have talking heads saying, oh, this is going to happen. Well, this is going to happen. You know what I say? All the folks that are out there talking and crap like that, make a living off the stock market. Okay? Live off of it. Support a family of 6 and tell me how it goes. All right? There you go. Don't have a paycheck. Live off your investing profits. You've got to watch the stocks. You've got to watch price. And you get all this happening. All right? Now we're going to fast forward it. And it does this. And it drops. I mean, folks, this is some ugly stuff. All right? And you get this. I mean, this can wreck you financially. And this can wreck you psychologically. I know. I've seen it. Through the years, I've had grown men call me, and these are tough people, call me on the telephone crying, saying, Pat, I don't know what to do. I argued with price. I bought up here, and I said it's going to come back. Just because you think it's going to come back doesn't mean that it will. And by the way, it doesn't know you exist. It doesn't know I exist. Just get in line with what is. Follow price and follow volume. It does this. I mean, this is ugly stuff. I mean, folks, this is a crash, okay? This is a crash. Comes back. You got a low here. See that low? There's a low. You don't know it's a low yet. Maybe this was the low. I marked it because I know what happened after the fact. It comes down. Look at this. And you have here, see this? You have a higher low. See that? 0.1 comes down, starts to march up, then you can draw it, and you've got a higher low. This is as of Thursday night's close. Right there, 416. 416. I'm making this on Thursday night for you because it's time sensitive. you have a higher low. But I want to show you something here, and this is what we teach at Mission Winners. Everything is relative. Always look at price and volume relative to previous lows or highs and to moving averages. This is the 200-day and this is the 50-day. You tell me right now, is this right here above or below the 50-day? Well, Pat, it's below the 50-day. That's the green one. It's below the 200-day. Okay, that's the spiders. Okay, now I'm going to do SSO. Same thing. This is the leveraged one. I love the leveraged ones. Same thing. You have the higher low. This low is higher than this low, and it's starting to march up. It's below the 50-day. It's below the 200-day. See that? Remember that. Now, watch this. QLD. QLD is at the 200-day. QLD was stronger and has been stronger than SSO was. Those are variables that we take into consideration. And that's why we picked up QLD. And it's lifting off and it's gapping up nice tonight, but we didn't know that at the time. The moral of the story is this. I'm going to show you something really quick, and this will help you, okay? I'm going to do this for you. SSO, take a look at it in relation to the green line and the purple line. QLD. Now, put your cursor on this bar right here, that bar. There's SSO. See the yellow line? Look how much further it is below the green line and the purple line. SSO, QLD. See how much closer they are? SSO way below the purple line, QLD closer. And look what happens. It goes up, and this is actually pushed above. QLD has pushed above the 200-day and the 50-day. See this? That's the 200 and that's the 50. SSO, it's still below. It's still below. So what did that tell us? Doing the analysis, and it's not advanced calculus. It's just taking a look at price and volume and saying, which one is stronger? They both had a higher low. Higher low. Higher low. Both of them. Higher low versus this low. They both. But this one's closer to the 200-day. And it was closer to the 200-day in this higher low. That was a catalyst. That was the reason for us to buy it. And yeah, it's lifting, and that's great. Did we know the news? No, nobody knows the future. When you accept the fact you don't know the future, you see the future more clearly. Now let's take it a step further. We now have determined way back here that QLD is higher on this date right here, 4-3. On that date, QLD, I'm going to leave my cursor on that bar, okay? Right there. On that day, QLD is higher than SSO, and it marches. SSO below the 50-day, below the 200-day. QLD above the 200-day and 50-day, which is again why we bought QLD over here. It was telling us it's stronger. We look for strength. Now, let's take that knowledge further, all right? And again, you just simply connect the dots. Ask yourself, what's in QLD? What's, golly, I don't know. Well, sure you do. You're investors. You know what's in QLD. How about that one? Look at this. I want to show you something. Do you see this nice trend right here? This bottomed on March 16th. You see that? Amazon bottomed on March 16th. I want you to look at spiders. Take a look at this trend right here. March 16th. Spiders bottomed on March 23rd. Late to the party. You got a higher low, but look at how much stronger. Dag nabbit, folks. This is so cool. Check this out. Here's the spiders below the 200-day. All right? Here's Amazon above the 200-day this whole time. That was the reason why we picked it up right here. Right here. just like that. And there's 400 points. 400 points in 4 days? And by the way, not bragging, it's just doing cold, hard, systematic analysis. I don't need to read all the news. It'll just get in your head. Remember this, most of the people that are writing the news, they don't invest their own money, okay? Take that in consideration. Take a look at this. So there's Amazon, a big max list stock, a big NASDAQ stock. Let's do another one. Tesla. Look at how much stronger. You see this bar right here? Look at how much stronger Tesla is than, see this chart? How much strong Tesla is than the spiders. Look at Tesla. Tesla is above the frickin' 200-day. Spiders, same date, is below the 200-day. So guess what else we bought? There was a nice line going across here. See that? It's clean and simple. Simple. You can say there's a white line. I had this drawn. VIPs know this. We had this drawn and say, hey, if it takes out the highs of these bars, I think we're going to buy some Tesla. And it starts to pick up, and we're off to the races. There you go. You want to see another example? Netflix. The market's meandering around. Look at that nice shelf on Netflix. Lifting right through here. Look at the volume pickup. We picked it up right there. And it's lifting off. There's 3 examples. By the way, all 3 of them are big NASDAQ stocks. All 3 of them are big components in QLD. The point is this. QLD, and I made videos on this, and the VIPs know this, because the VIPs are in these, okay? Our members are in these, that there's more strength there in the big NASDAQ stocks than in S&P 500 stocks. We are going to focus on technology, and we are going to make it happen. We're going to look for entry spots and build into them. And that's why we bought these. And again, it's not bragging. That's lame. That's immature. It's just doing cold, hard, critical analysis. Years ago, I periodically taught advanced statistics on a university level. I'm a numbers guy. I love to frickin' look at the numbers and look at the charts. They'll tell us what to do. They'll tell us. Anyway, I wanted to share that with you. That's how we were able to say this higher low is stronger than that higher low. The NASDAQ 100 is stronger than the S&P 500. We are going to look at great stocks that are NASDAQ 100 stocks, which we take it a step further. We look at the stocks that are on the max list that I developed years ago, the go-to list. And you know what? It works. It works. This is what we do for VIPs with videos every night, 5 days a week. Analyzing, looking for setups. And we call them out. Anyway, while everybody else is on the sidelines saying, oh, man, COVID-19, man, it's going to kill ball. This is it. It's over. The stocks were voting. People talk with their mouths and vote with their pocketbooks. Guess what, folks? They were voting. And all we have to do is listen. Just listen and watch. And act. Act with a clear head. The charts will tell you. Anyway, I hope this helps you. This is for everybody. It's what we do. I love teaching this. So thank you very much. Have a good night. Have a safe night. Please take care of yourselves. And I thank you.
Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit like. Maybe hit that subscribe button. We come up with new content nearly every day. Also, check out the videos on the right. YouTube recommends the one on the top, and the bottom one is something we thought you might enjoy. See you next time.